So today we have a very, very cool desk, and before I show it to you, I want to let you know there is a giveaway opportunity to win one of these. Come see me! Oh, this is your good guy! Yes! That was not good. That was not good. That was not good. It's okay. Just getting a little too crazy. Just getting a little too... And as I show you how cool this is, I think you're going to be very interested in potentially winning one. So head down to the comment section and let me know your Twitter handle for your shot at winning. Just leave a comment, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and you could have a desk like this one. Now, at first glance, it looks like a pretty minimalist black desk, but that's what's good about it. See, you could use this as a workstation desk, or you could use it completely tricked out as a gaming desk. They kept it subdued in such a way that I think it would fit a lot of different individuals. But really, the magic thing is how much it does given how slick it looks. So the entire thing is made out of metal, or at least the vast majority of it, and all the accessories hook up to it via magnets. Now, you know I love magnets, and because the entire thing, or the vast majority of it, is made out of metal, you can utilize these magnets all over the place. Now, the first standout feature that the magnetic aspect enables is this huge pad that sits on the top. And now you've seen desk pads before, but usually they don't fit your desk perfectly because they weren't manufactured for it, or they can slide around, move around, and not kind of lock themselves in. This one, if fully, once you slap it down, that's it. It doesn't, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't budge. It also has this leather-like texture, which looks to be fairly durable. You can see I'm trying to drop fingerprints on it. You don't see them there, and it just has a nice kind of organic feel to it. It could be a fairly comfortable place to sit for extended periods. The other thing I should mention while we're talking about this mat, the stitching here is optional. In other words, you can get it in different colors. There's going to be a few special editions of this desk, and you can match it with your gaming chair because, of course, that's the origin of Secret Labs. The desk is called the Magnus, the chairs, well, this is the Titan. They make more than one, and actually there's something really cool about the way these two things interact. So they engineered the desk and chair to have the most comfortable setup possible, where the armrests will get to the exact level of the desk. So when my arms sit like this, they're completely straight and comfortable. As I have my keyboard here, I have my mouse over here. I wanted to bring up the stitching component because, as you can see, these two things kind of mesh perfectly together in the standard coloring with the gold and red stitching. It's almost like a luxury car or something. It's kind of a nice touch to have for your gaming setup, considering this is a place that you spend a lot of time you really want to enjoy. All right, so it doesn't stop there. Have you ever struggled with cable management issues? Everybody has. It's terrifying trying to manage cables for an elaborate setup. If everybody has a lot of peripherals on their desk now, you're charging multiple devices. Check these out, all right? So you can run a cable through the center channel of each of these, and you can set them up wherever you may have your cables coming into your desk area, keyboard, mouse, phone charger, whatever it might be. And maybe you want it on the side. Maybe you want to stick one on the side over here. You have a charger coming up this way, which you access on a regular basis. And since you have the channel all the way through. When the cable's not in use, it just slides back around and can sit in this portion of the desk on the back side over here. So you don't have to have the cable hanging too far out, but you're not going to lose it over the edge of the desk, as so many of us have experienced in the past. They even make a magnetic headphone holder, which unfortunately I don't have for this video, but it clamps to the front side of the desk on the underside. It can hold heavy headphones using nothing but a magnet, so it's easy to remove. And then you could take one of these little bricks and clamp it here and have the headphone cable also supported and sort of living in this location right here. And if you're wondering where does the back side of the cable go, since we're down here, look at this. You can run, I mean, they've thought of everything here. You can run the cable above this beam so it doesn't dip down and droop down onto your leg section, but instead this holds it up. Now, I've been doing different setups and I've been a tech enthusiast for, I mean, it feels like forever, but for decades. And I haven't seen a system quite like this before, which aims to truly make it so easy that everybody will do the cable management on this desk. I mean, it's just so simple. So you flip this up at the back and you see this huge channel and shelf. So this is going to let you get your power supply, get your power bricks into here that you're going to plug all your various peripherals into, your chargers and so forth. And it's not going to interfere with the back side of the desk when you want to go push it up against the wall. In fact, there's enough room here that you can actually clamp your monitor mount to this section here and then not have the cable and the mount at the back side, so you can get it completely flush with the wall. This shelf on the bottom is entirely removable, and there's a pass-through which you can access, again, magnetically from the front. Boom. Look, it's so easy, I can do it from the other side. And since this shelf is so substantial, it means that you can fit everything. I mean, I'm talking like your tablet charger, your laptop charger, your phone charger. It can all go down on this shelf and be out of the way, and you're not gonna have to look at it. It's completely hidden. This desk does feature RGB access through this remote. All you have to do is plug that USB cable into your power source. And the nice thing here, since this RGB lighting is mounted in this hollow section, it's going to bounce off of your back wall and create an ambient. So they've really thought about the optimal location to place this thing. So the RGB is actually magnetic as well, continuing the magnetic theme. This baby just clips on there. Super simple to attach and install. With a system like this, you don't have to zip as many things down because they have this nice shelf to work with. And then when you want to change something out, when you want to shift to a different peripheral or a different charger or something like that, you just open this door up and that's the end of it, and close it back down. So you have these little units, which are, and these are amazing. I've purchased plastic versions of these in the past with like 3M strips on them. But again, once they're installed, they're pretty much permanent. They're not really going to stick as well as they did in the past when you have to go and remaneuver your setup. In this case, these are the same steel as the desk leg. And then on the inside, you have your magnets. So once again, when you want to go and manage your cables, if you want to have them run down the front side, no problem. As you can see, I just slap it on there. If I want to bring some other cable up to the front side of the desk, bingo, same situation, no problem. And even if I wanted to have it on the back side for some reason, I can put it there too. But the key here is on and off very easily, so you're not discouraged from managing your cables in the first place. So they've even included these little magnetic bumpers as well, so that when you do push it up against the wall, it leaves enough room here for a little channel. All right, so there's one more thing I want to show you, and this is important. It's often overlooked. You have to have adjustability on each leg so that you can make sure you have a level surface for work and for play. And they have such a simple way of doing it on this desk over here. If I twist to the left, the leg starts to elevate. If I twist to the right, it begins to go down. So I can go in there and fine tune with an actual level on the tabletop to get complete a completely level surface dialed in without the need to like ratchet the things up or have a couple of different settings or take a screw completely out. It's a tremendous amount of fine tunability there. All right, so obviously at this point, this desk is missing a gaming setup. So we're gonna get something set up here and I'll just see how comfortable it is to actually do, well, a little bit of gaming. We have a complete setup done now. RGB galore, so everything is fitting in real nice. Got this sort of smaller system, which I think fits in, but still got the RTX, of course. Gaming mouse and keyboard fits nicely. Look at the way the cables just sit down into this little gap that we talked about earlier. So you have that excess cable can just live in there. Here we have a USB Type-C connector as well as a Lightning, and then there's a Stream Deck, which is also just secured in that location. This could be used as a streaming setup. It could be used as a gaming setup. Obviously, it can be used for work as well. So the RGB is on, and you'll see that, I mean, from your angle, that it can also reflect off this little edge. But if we were up against the wall, you'd also see it bouncing off the wall. And look at how small the footprint is once you have the monitor up on the arm. We've also got a webcam up here, so you could do streaming. That's a 4K webcam. You guys may have seen me feature that on Instagram, actually. Now, so the nice thing here about having these cables secured in this position, I can just pop out the headset. I could put it on. Now, these are AirPods Max. You would likely have a gaming headset, but these were just laying around. So you could pop those on, and then you could take like your phone or something. And since you already have your cable sitting there and it never falls behind because of this management, now you're charging that as well. Everyone's chased cables around, thought about cables, had way too many cables, myself included. And so in this case, Secret Lab went out of their way to give a setup that sort of addresses all those issues and works from the ground up to think about how you're actually going to use the thing, as opposed to just putting like 4 legs in a tabletop, which so many people use. Check out how much stuff is actually packed in here. And again, with this piece popping up, I can easily access this and just like switch out a particular charger if I choose to, pull an extra USB cable from there. Look at how, even for this relatively simple setup, look at how much cable is already managed and out of the way simply because of this design. And that would, where would that be? That would either be on the desk or it would be on the floor or behind your desk, unfortunately. So keeps things nice and clean. A lot of people went out of their way and upgraded their gaming chair so they had a more comfortable place to sit that was sort of developed for longer periods of time. And now the desk itself is catching up with the launch of their new Magnus. It lines up really well with their chairs, and it sort of gives you some of those similar features and tweaks that go above and beyond your typical form factor, typical desk, boring desk, straight up desk that you may be currently sitting at. So, I mean, this is a cozy spot, no doubt. There you go. Where? You went the other way! All right, all right, all right! Trying to help out. There we go. Just helping out. I'm just helping out. That's it. Not trying to be a hero. Trying to help out a little bit. That's all there is to it. Just trying to help out a little bit. That's all it is. Come see me. Oh, this is your good guy. Yes! That was not good. That was not good. That was not good. It's okay. Just getting a little too crazy. Just getting a little too impatient. Kurt's telling me I gotta be patient sometimes. Not a lot of fun being patient. Come back. Come back!
You shoot through walls and stuff.
Woo! Come on, grenade! I don't get to play games very often. I've been trying to explain to you guys. It's like unlocking past life loot, past life addictive experiences. And especially with like the whole setup deal as well. You know, because it's like I got a smooth setup. Mechanicals, display. My armrests are matching up perfectly with the height of my desk, as I explained previously, so I feel very comfortable. I could be here for hours, honestly. If somebody didn't disrupt me and I just kept going, oh, that's not good. Okay, Jay, where are we going? It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. Where art thou? Too aggressive again. Man, games are fun. I gotta tell you, man, I wish I got to do this more often. Games are fun times. They're in there. They're in there. Ah. This guy came from the other side. Oh, well, maybe I'll stick with these pals now for a bit. Man, I just like to... Is this gas bad news or what? Wow, that guy, I feel like a few bullets connected there. Oh, if I hadn't done the reload, like they always tell me. Where'd you go? Got one, that's fine. No! Reload! Reload! Just be reloaded! It would have been 5 in a row or something! Remember to reload, why don't ya? I should just spray until... Ah.
Reload.
Turn to the right side.
Good shooting from that dude. Bad shooting from myself. Good lord, I'm just on the bad side of it now. Oh, that guy wiped us all out. Oh my god, damn. That guy wiped us all out. We suck, we suck, we suck. Things were going all right, and then, I don't know, they turned it on. They started to play this game. Oh, we won. Never mind. Gaming is an absolute blast, I'll tell you what. I mean, you didn't need me to tell you. You already knew that. That's why you're watching this video. But I don't get a chance to game all that much, busy lifestyle and such. However, every so often you get a beautiful setup such as this, and you rekindle. And I just rekindled. I need about, like, I don't know, 10, 20, 50 more rounds to get to a place where I'm satisfied. But I guess that's how this thing works, right? Just one more round. Check me out. Look at this. This is the best part. As far as the Secret Labs component is concerned, that completely flat approach to the keyboard and mouse, there's no tension. Like, I wasn't feeling any fatigue with my left, actually with either arm, because it's just lined up so nice. You can even get a decent posture going with the chair. Like, the chair comes into a spot, into an aggressive, like, fighter jet type of location here. And who knows? If I keep at it, you better watch out. You might find me on Twitch. Probably not.